Oh, I love when Kathy comes on the show because we eat so well. I love your Greek food. What are you cooking for me today?
Well, as always, I cook for the family. I cook with love, but we are making a special dish today called Yiouvarelakia. Now, Yiouvarelakia is a meatball soup.
So what type of mince do you have here, Kathy?
This is beef mince.
Okay.
It's a lovely lean beef mince, grass-fed. Start off with the best ingredients.
Of course, yes.
Now, I'm going to start mixing this, Justine, but what I need you to do is to chop up my parsley, finely chopped.
Okay, a little bit?
The whole lot.
The whole lot?
The whole lot.
Great.
No, we're not cutting corners here,
Yes.
the whole lot. And I'll start with my ingredients.
That's why your food tastes so good. It's generous.
It's generous.
And big, bold flavours, but minimal ingredients. You don't
Correct.
need thousands of ingredients.
Keep it simple. Keep your food simple.
Yeah. So what have you put in there?
I'm
Big
putting
pinch
in,
of salt?
we've added the salt, we're adding allspice. Allspice goes into quite a lot of my meat dishes and it's wonderful in meatballs and it's even better in this soup.
And when you say allspice, many would assume it's a mixture of spices, but it's not. It is one berry.
No, it is one berry. Now we're going to add the onion into this as well. It's been finely grated. Don't dice it. It's much better if it's finely grated.
Okay.
And we're going to add the egg into this as well.
Okay, so just one egg?
One egg in this because the rest of the eggs are going into the egg and lemon sauce.
Fantastic.
Now here we have some medium grain rice.
Right, okay, great.
That's it. And I am just, now all I need is your parsley.
All right, better hurry up.
I
Keep
think
up
that's
with you.
good enough.
You happy with that?
Yeah, very happy, very happy. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Okay, lots
It's
of
home cooking, it's delicious, it's rustic. We are now going to mix this.
Okay.
Look at, even as it is now, doesn't that look beautiful?
It really is.
It really does.
Yeah.
I like this a lot. And if you could make this mixture the night before,
Yeah.
you've actually got it in your fridge and you can just make the soup quickly the next day for your family.
Fantastic.
Very good. So, Justine, I'm going to actually mix this first of all with a spoon just to bring it all together. I'm going to use my hands, bring it all together, mix it really well. We're going to pop this in the fridge for about an hour and we're going to come back and make our meatballs.
Oh, doing it together.
yeah,
It'll go
together.
much faster.
Yeah, together.
Fantastic. All right, Kathy, we've got our meatballs. They're ready to go.
Ready to go. Water has come to the boil. We want a nice rolling boil happening here.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to add a good pinch of salt into this, a good teaspoon, I would say.
Yep. It's a lot of water.
It is. There's a lot of water and we want flavour in there. So just very quickly now, so we just quickly add these meatballs into the hot water.
Right. So these meatballs with the fat in there and obviously the flavour from the meat and the parsley is going to flavour this water and then turn it into a stock.
A stock.
Instead of the water, could you add stock?
Of course you can, Justine. There's no set rules to this. I just like the natural flavours that comes out in this soup with the meat.
Yep.
But if you want to use a stock in this, I would go for a lighter stock, perhaps, maybe a chicken stock or a vegetable stock.
Or
So-
make your own stock
Or make
with
your own-
bones.
Yes. Now, you're taking me back to memory lane. I remembered my mum making this particular soup using bones that she would get from the butcher.
Yes.
And she would cook up this beautiful stock, which she would have for different soups. And this would be the one soup that she would have that stock for.
Yeah. That's why I love food. All the memories from our
Yes,
past, they come
yes.
back. But I really do like the idea of just using water so you get that true essence of what's coming out of those beautiful meatballs. And Kathy, how long are we going to cook this for?
We're going to cook this, Justine, for about an hour. Slow cook, but just before we stop the process, we need to see this. There's a little bit of impurities coming to the top here. We must skim it off the top. When we've skimmed it, we then drizzle a bit of olive oil on top. Wow, excellent, Justine. We've actually done the first stage to the best avrolemono. It's a technique and you have to learn how to do this the right way.
Okay.
We've beaten our egg whites. We're going to add the egg yolks into that.
So we'll just give that a whisk?
Whisk, and then I'm going to add the lemon juice into that while you're going.
Happy with that?
Happy with that? And
Wow.
now we're going to add the hot stock into this.
I'll get rid of that for you.
Yes.
So this is so interesting for me to
Yes.
see how you do this. So you have to whisk the egg whites, add some yolks, and then the lemon. So that's the flavour there.
Pour it in slowly. You need to keep whisking though.
Yes, how dare I stop?
Don't stop because now we're adding hot stock in here.
Okay, and if you do stop, well, we might get scrambled eggs. We don't want that, right?
Exactly, yes.
It's ready.
It's ready.
Okay. Wow.
Now, we need our wooden spoon.
Wooden spoon for you, Kathy.
Yes, and you're going to gently pour this in, just
Do I do it really
keep going, keep going, yeah, keep going. And I'm stirring, so don't worry, nothing's going to happen.
Here we go.
Oh my goodness,
Foamy cauldron.
delicious.
And then now it's just a matter of just giving it a stir and
Giving it a stir.
gently cooking those eggs. They don't really need long because it's eggs, it's delicate.
That's right,
Yeah.
that's right. Shall we serve?
Yes,
Are you ready?
please.
Are
Oh,
you
I
ready?
am so interested in tasting this. It's
All
just
right.
so unusual to see the eggs on top of this. It's not like any other soup that I have
No.
tried, so I'm looking forward to it.
There's the meatballs.
Yeah. A little foam on top, why not? It's very fine dining, really, if you think
I
about
think
it.
so. Well, of course, you
With that
know.
foam on top.
Well, isn't it fine dining? Home cooking is fine dining,
It
isn't
sure
it? It's the
is.
best dining.
It sure is. Look at that.
A little bit there, we're just going to add some cracked pepper onto this,
Sure can.
and it's ready for you to taste. Your Yiouvarelakia.
Oh. How much pepper?
As much as you want.
That should do it.
That
Just
should
right.
do it, yes.
One spoon for you.
Here we go.
All right, so a little of the meatball
You have to have the meatball.
and
See what you think, and a broth as well.
it's like a warm hug. That's exactly what that soup is. You feel automatic comfort when you eat that. Beautiful tender meatballs. They're so soft after that long cook. And perfect amount of seasoning. And a broth, well, that broth is sensational. It's just so good. And that hint of lemon.
Yeah,
I
the
could just
lemon.
keep talking about this because it's that good. Kathy, you've done it again.
I know. But I can't help eating. This is delicious.
It really is.